This week on the BiFrost Bridge Podcast, we're talking about DC Comics Convergence, Marvel Comics Secret Wars, and the Book of Revelation. And we're sharing spoilers about all three.
You're the coolest. No, you're the coolest. No, you're the coolest. Okay, I'm the coolest. Yeah, I agree.
For comic book fans everywhere, this is for some a good time, and for some a sad time. Both Marvel and DC Comics are in the midst of universe-ending storylines, both all across the Marvel Universe and all across the DC Universe. Now, for DC fans, DC has Convergence, which is a story arc that impacts all of the DC universes in which their storylines take place. Per Aris Kionis, who does the Variant Comic Book Podcast, one of my favorite podcasts, this event will end with a new DC universe with some DC superheroes not making the cut and others getting an entirely new comic book series. Now, I started reading the Convergence series, and it's a little weird to me. We're introduced to some characters in DC universes that we knew existed, and other characters that we never knew were out there. And I'm trying to understand and follow it, but it's really weird. The whole Convergence storyline is a little weird to me. It starts in one universe different from the one we're used to. It impacts several universes, results in the end or mashup or creation of, if you like that word, a new universe. However, it's also really exciting. Now, it ties in with a couple of ongoing DC comic books that are already out there, Futures End, Batman Beyond, and a couple of others, but DC has done this type of thing before. In their Crisis on Infinite Earth series and a few other series. We've seen where they've kind of had this universal mashup, so to speak. Marvel, on the other hand, takes a totally different approach. Marvel's Secret Wars has an earth-shattering event take place, and all the Marvel heroes are in a fight to survive. However, again, according to Aris Kionis, literally every Marvel superhero dies. And the Marvel Universe is started over. Everyone dies. Everyone. Except Silver Surfer. Maybe. But yes, everyone. Everyone dies. So Marvel has had series like this before where godlike figures had the superheroes fight to determine the fate of the entire universe. You can check out the series with the Beyonders and their previous Secret War series, among others. But if you are wondering, what in the ham sandwich does this have to do with the Book of Revelation from the Bible, I'm glad you asked. The Book of Revelation has often been looked at in the same light as the DC and Marvel series we just talked about. It's often been viewed as a book about the end of the universe as we know it. In fact, although it has a lot of spiritual insight in it, it's a look at future events where God literally shakes the foundation of the earth and the universe as we know it to get to the ones that he loves, humanity. Now, there are things in the Book of Revelation that some people misunderstand, things that people make movies about, things that people debate about, things that people even argue about. But the essence of what is happening is God is doing everything possible, shaking the foundations of the universe as we know it, to get the attention of those he loves. Now, the big difference is God does this earth-shattering, world-changing event once, then spends eternity with those who choose to spend eternity with him. DC and Marvel, I guarantee, will end their universes again. This isn't the first time, and it will not be the last time. But I'd love to hear from you. If you're reading either storyline in DC, if you're reading the Convergence storyline, or Marvel, if you're reading the Secret Wars or some of the other storylines that are associated with that, share your thoughts on it in the comments. Love to hear from you. Also, if you've read the Book of Revelation, share your thoughts on this. Do you think it's a ending or a new beginning? Now, we're not here to argue or debate over it. Just share thoughts with each other. Is it an ending or is it a new beginning? Thanks for listening. Until next time, true believers.